The More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Patrick Crawford Law.
Now, there are signs that the divorce rate is increasing in the U.S. as couples deal with the economic and emotional fallout from the coronavirus pandemic. Now, we're joined today by Patrick Crawford, a family law attorney in Annapolis, to discuss the first steps one should take if you're considering a divorce. All right, Mr. Crawford, how you doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
All right, so talk to me. What are the immediate concerns that people should focus on when getting a divorce?
Well, first you have to decide if your marriage is over, and that's not a legal decision, but it's obviously a very important decision that everyone must consider. Then you have to consider whether you have grounds for the divorce. The court doesn't grant divorces just because people want one. They have to show grounds. So there are several legally recognized grounds, and you have to fit into one of those. Third, you have to decide how much unpleasantness you're willing to take, because divorces are very unpleasant, even though an attorney can make it more easy. It's unavoidably going to be difficult, and you have to decide if you're ready for that and be ready to endure it for the length of your divorce case.
Sometimes that can be really difficult on the kids. So when people are separating, should they take their kids with them, or do you leave them behind? How does that usually work?
Okay, well, that depends on what you think is in the best interest of the children. You should consider several things when you're thinking about that. First, are the children safe with the other side? Second, which of the parties has historically cared for the children most? Which of the parties is best suited in terms of work schedules? Will the children be removed from their school district and disrupted from their friendships if you take them, or if the other side takes them?
So speaking of who goes where, how does the court decide who gets custody?
So the court is bound by law to determine numerous factors, and they're laid out in the cases, the court cases. And I'll just go through several of them. One is the ability of the parties to communicate with each other. Another is the willingness of the parties to share joint custody. The fitness of the parents, the closeness of the relationship between the parties and the children with their school schedules and with their friendships is another consideration. The distance between the parties' homes, the parents' work schedules, the sincerity of the parents' requests in the judgment of the court, and their financial abilities to support the children. In the end, the court has to focus on what's in the best interest of the children. All of these factors sort of point to that.
Can you tell us, where can people find you? How do we find out more info with you?
Absolutely. If you want to reach me, the easiest way is to call me. My number is 410-216-7905, or you can reach out to me on my website, which is patrickcrawfordlaw.com. And you can also email me from my website.
Oh, awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us today, and thanks for all that info.
My pleasure. Thank you.